What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Who's ready for a beer? Who's ready to start this Friday off great with a beer? I think I'm ready. What's up, Duchess? How you doing, brother? Yeah, let me know how that Banaz Foster is. I'm curious. I'll keep an eye out for your check-in on Untapped. What's up, Kentucky? How you doing, brother? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. But since it's Friday, there needs to be beer involved, so that's what we're here for. Hell yeah, Kentucky. Hell yeah. Well, 4 o'clock, people. Let's do this. Boom. What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, we're saving the originators, the kind of the best one for last. Hopefully, we'll see. But we're taking a look at the last one from the Things We Don't Say series that Eagle Park and Hope for a Day came out with. But today, we're actually taking a look at the one that Eagle Park put out. So Eagle Park's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They actually have a few locations up in that area. They have, I believe, their one in Milwaukee's on like the east side, I believe. Yeah, Lower East Side, but they also have a location in Muskego, Wisconsin as well. So a couple options, but since these guys are the originators for like the kind of recipe for these beers, I want to see if this is the best one out of all of them, but we'll find out. But before we do any of that, of course, I want to reiterate what these beers are about. Hope for a Day and Eagle Park came together and got over 190 breweries involved with this kind of project, and throughout like 8 different countries. And they decided to kind of bring out into the beer community and kind of let beer drinkers and craft beer like workers know that it's okay not to be okay. We're in like a rough situation still, kind of. We're just getting out of a rough situation to where people are kind of getting lost in their own heads with like depression, with being stuck at home, not being able to live their normal lives. And Eagle Park and Hope for a Day came out with like a series of beers to kind of commemorate that and let people know that it's okay. People get depressed, and if anybody gets in a situation where it's a not good thing, then there's a bunch of resources out there that can help you. There's people you can go out and talk to, all that kind of stuff. And I just want to reiterate all this stuff that is on the can when it comes to helpful phone numbers and resources that are also available down in the description below for you guys. Stuff for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, the National Sexual Assault Hotline, the Crisis Text Line. There's a text line and a phone number for veterans. The Trevor Project for the LGBTQ youth community. And there's the Trans Lifeline, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Lifeline as well. So, really, really cool thing they did with this one. I'm really happy to see that Eagle Park kind of like took the lead on this one and kind of started this project with Hope for a Day. So, and I love what they put right there. Crafting the conversation. That is kind of what it's all about, in my opinion. It's start the conversation, talk to somebody, and if you're ever in a bad spot, there's always somebody you can reach out and talk to. And just kind of, because you never know, reaching out and talking to somebody or just kind of going to talk to somebody can put you from being in a shitty spot to just take your mind off it and be able to kind of put you at ease a little bit, which I'm hoping people take advantage of with all these kind of little resources that are, especially that I put them down in the description for you guys to like take them, copy it, and put them at like a post-it note on your desktop somewhere. You never know if you're going to need it or not anytime, so it's always good just to have it. But yeah, this one is the three. I think it's a double dry hopped hazy IPA, where it's brewed with Azeka, Eldorado, and Cashmere. Yeah, Cashmere hops. So, like I said before, I was getting like notes of citrus, papaya, all that kind of stuff, along with like a nice piney, danky, resiny kind of flavor in that as well. So I'm hoping, since these guys were the ones that kind of came out with those three hops to put in this recipe, that since other breweries have kind of been changing it in their own way to kind of put their own twist on it, I want to see what the original kind of twist on this one was. So let's crack this guy open and see what this one's all about. This one is another one that comes in at a 6%. I know most of them that I've had have come out to a 6%. I think I've had one that was an 8%, so they decided to do it a higher ABV. But with it being a 6%, yeah, easily sessionable. Let's see what we got on the smell. Oh yeah, very like notes of like pine, kind of more of like a pineapple kind of forward a little bit more. Definitely getting more of those hoppy flavors, kind of hitting the nose a lot more than the other ones. Yeah, it smells delicious. So let's pour this guy. Drinking out of my untapped pint glass this afternoon. Let's see how this guy pours. Probably a nice hazy IPA. Yep, for sure. Look at that. Nice and hazy. A nice little bit of a white fluffy head there. Not much of a head, but that's okay. A little bit more now. Kind of has that like white, off-white color to it. Kind of a little bit of like a golden yellow to the... Look at that. Kind of looks like the color of orange juice, which I love. Definitely still getting notes of like pine, resin, kind of forest floor notes, along with like maybe like a little bit more of like a pineapple mango situation on this one. Yeah, it smells delicious. So let's see what this guy's all about. So happy Friday, everybody. Cheers. Oh yeah, right off the bat, I can already tell the difference with this one. It has definitely more of those like piney, resiny flavors hitting a little bit more. Definitely has that more of like that hop forward kind of flavor. But then right at the end, I'm getting like a slight like mango papaya mix, like sweetness at the end of it, which is very, very nice. It's very, very smooth. Definitely has like that original nice hoppy bite at the beginning. I would say, let's see what kind of mouthfeel as well. I'd say this one is. I would say it's more of an oily mouthfeel for me. Definitely kind of has that oil slick kind of on your tongue situation afterwards. But yeah, it's delicious. Definitely, I don't know if this one would be my favorite out of this one, but this one's definitely up there for the ones that I enjoy. Out of the 5 that I've had, probably within like the top 3 out of the 5. But yeah, super smooth. Really love that hoppy bite to it. Definitely has more of that hop, vegetal kind of lemongrass flavor on the front, more than the other ones. Because like on the one I had yesterday was more like papaya, passion fruit kind of thing, where it was like had that really creamy mouthfeel and kind of left that like a pillowy soft mouthfeel in there as well. But this one has that more like pine, lemongrass, citrus, along with like a slight kind of mango, pineapple-y kind of like a tropical flavor at the end of it, kind of adding a nice little sweetness. But yeah, this one's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So let's put a little bit of check on it. Okay, nice, very nice. Yeah, I would love to try that Bananas Foster Stout. That sounds amazing. But let's see what people are saying about this one on Untappd, because I'm curious. Since Eagle Park's the one that started this whole thing, let's take a look. So, like I said before, it's a 6% ABV, and with over 812 ratings. This one has an average rating of 3.94 out of 5, which is pretty good. Pretty damn good. So, of course, their main thing on here when they tell you is this beer is a collaborative effort to break the silence around mental health in the craft beer industry, to remind brewers and customers it's okay to not be okay. Right there. And they partnership with Hope for a Day, Multi-Root Malting Company, Hollyberry and Sons Hops. So a lot of different like small like hop like little grows and like hop grows and malting facilities, malting companies took partnership in this as well. So really cool. Yeah, but let's see what people have to say. So somebody got this off Tavor, gave it a 3.75, saying really soft tasting. It's good, but it's not great. It's interesting how different breweries are using the same recipe but getting really different tasting beers. Absolutely, that's what I've been saying. Same recipe, but people are kind of adding their own twist to things to where they're either the hops coming from a different location from the country, to where, of course, it's like kind of how like coffee is. A coffee can taste different, like a bean can taste different just because of like the direction of the hill. It's like if you have some coffee from one section, if it was on the tree from there, and then you go on the other side of the hill, it can taste completely different. So hops kind of works the same way in that kind of aspect. But let's see, this got another purchase out Tavor, gave this a 3.5. Let's see, somebody another purchase out Tavor gave it a 4 out of 5, saying it's okay not to be okay, 100%. Let's see, another 3.75. Let's see, gave this a 4 out of 5. I guess they got this at 3 Cellars, which is it's like a lounge, like bar in where are these guys out of? Let's see, out of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. So you could probably find it in a can over there, probably on tap, who knows. But yeah, so let's see, we got another 3.75, 3.25, saying they purchased this at Hex Coffee Co. Interesting. Coffee company selling beer. Very nice. But let's see, 3.25, we got a 4. I guess, okay, so at Liquid Love, they actually have cans of the Eagle Park rendition over there as well. So that's really cool how other breweries are kind of partnering up and kind of carrying the other breweries' stuff at their breweries as well, to kind of show the partnership really well, which is really nice. So yeah, getting some all over the place ratings, some good ones, some decent ones. But yeah, the cool thing about this one as well, when it comes to if you want to go over to Eagle Park and either get something for food or get yourself a nice little couple beers menu, you could always get their stuff. But let me look in the Hamilton, I believe. Let's see. Yep, so Things We Don't Say right there. You can get that on tap over there. And let me look again over in the Hamilton location. Let's see, in the Muskego. Let's see. So it looks like, hold on, let's see, Hoppy Beers. Okay, so they have the Things We Don't Say on tap in the Muskego location as well. But if you don't want to go on there, hang out, have a beer, get some food, I believe, let's see if they have this stuff to go. Let's look. Yep, so so you can get this one to go as well if you don't want to stick around there. You can get a 6-pack or a 4-pack for $16, which isn't bad at all. Not bad at all. So you have the availability to get this one if you're up in that area. If you're up in the Milwaukee area, you could probably find it here in Illinois as well. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep an eye out for those, Duchess. Okay, so they're out of Fort Wayne. Interesting. Okay, I'll definitely keep an eye out. But yeah, so pretty solid ratings on Untappd with this one. Not like the highest kind of rating I've seen for this, but definitely that high, almost 4 range is usually really good. But let's start breaking down this beer a little bit and see what my ratings on this one are going to be. So let's pour the rest of this in there. Let's talk about can art, because that one's going to go really quick because I've been giving all these the same rating because they're absolutely fantastic. Another 5 out of 5. I love the colors in this. I really like the kind of scratch look on the outsides. The font's nice. I really like that little quote right there, crafting the conversation. Really cool, showing all the organizations all the businesses that kind of partnered up and showed support. And then my favorite part, this part right here with all the resources you have available to you. But really cool. So you can actually go to thingswedon'tsay.beer.org to find out more information, to get educated on this stuff a little bit more, or you can go to hftd.org, which is Hope for the Day. Have that link down in the description for you guys if you kind of want to learn more about what this kind of organization does and kind of see what the project of this thing was when Eagle Park and Hope for the Day started to do this. But yeah, very nice. Really like the labels on these ones. But let's see, if I got this in a flight at Eagle Park Brewing Company, would I get another one? Absolutely. I really like this one. Definitely. It's crazy how each one kind of has the same recipe, but each one of these has their own unique flavor profile to it. One can be lighter, one has more papaya, passion fruit kind of, or papaya guava kind of forward, and then you got one that's more mango, pineapple, citrus forward, and one that's a little lighter when it comes to just having more of those bright grassy notes where it's more grassy citrus kind of notes in there as well. But this one definitely has more of those hoppy grassy notes where it's hoppy bite, grassy, lemongrass kind of citrus with a vegetal note, and then kind of getting a mango, guava, pineapple kind of sweetness at the end, which I think is absolutely delicious to me. Absolutely delicious. I think yesterday's is still my favorite with Liquid Love. I think Liquid Love, out of the 5 that I had, absolutely nailed it when it comes to kind of having more of those kind of more dank, kind of more of those, not I wouldn't say turnt flavors of a fruit, but more of those funky fruit flavors in there, kind of give it an extra element of sweetness and kind of create that more of a pillowy mouthfeel. But this one with Eagle Park did an absolutely fantastic job with this one too. So I would definitely get another glass of this if I got in a flight. I'd probably get a 4-pack to bring home. It's really really nice. But let's see. What is my final rating on this one going to be? Let's see. Not really any sediment. Very hazy. Really like the nice kind of oily mouthfeel. Definitely really enjoy the nice sweetness along with that hoppy vegetal bite at the beginning. I think I'm going to give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Really good. Would definitely recommend this if you can get your hands on it. I know you can probably find, since they partnered up with so many different breweries on this one, you can probably find the Things We Don't Say at a lot of craft beer liquor stores, a bottle shop near you. Probably pretty easily. So highly recommend getting your hands on this one if you can with anything when it comes to the Things We Don't Say IPAs. You're most likely going to get a really good experience no matter what brewery you buy it from or what brewery is on the can when it comes to them partnering with this kind of foundation that happened But overall, really, really solid. And everybody, thanks for kind of sticking with me this week as well when it comes to me only doing like literally one type of beer this entire week when it comes to IPAs, because it's one singular series of beers, but I decided to do all of them at once. And kind of just wanted to spread a little bit of a message here and kind of show that this channel and this community that we've kind of grown over here when it comes to the beer reviews are very supportive of that kind of thing. So you guys are awesome for sticking with and kind of showing the support that you have. But yeah, very, very solid. I think, yeah, that's where my final ratings would be on this. 8 out of 10. Would definitely recommend this one. So if you can get your hands on this Eagle Park one, I would definitely do so. You will probably enjoy it. It's a nice, easy drinking, nice hoppy hazy IPA, which for the kind of like the weather that we're having now, this is a perfect season for one. So absolutely delicious. So before we head out of here, I just want to give huge shout outs to Eagle Park Brewing Company for kind of taking the initiative to hosting this kind of beer movement thing that's been going through this past like month/couple weeks. Really, really cool. There's been a lot of like people speaking out within the craft beer industry as well. So really big shout outs to that. Absolutely love to see the beer community come together and kind of do something special like this. And it's really kind of makes me proud for an industry that I'm passionate in to do something like that. And so kind of raises my passion level a little bit more for situations like this. So that's really, really cool. Big shout outs to them. You guys, people at Eagle Park, you guys have gained a tremendous amount of respect in kind of my head, because being able to kind of take the initiative on this and put out like a blanket recipe for a beer and kind of partner up with over 190 different breweries. That's insane. Throughout 8 different countries. So this movement is spreading worldwide just for you kind of starting this and kind of reaching out to other organizations, other companies to partner with on this and just create some good brews, which is always something I'm looking forward to. So again, big shout outs to Eagle Park for helping start this. This is an absolutely fantastic thing that I'm happy to be able to drink these, and I'm really glad I was able to get my hands on these ones. But other than that, I think that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. So everybody in chat, thank you again for hanging out. Make sure to hit that like button on your way out. It would help me out a lot. And if you're watching on the replay, let me know down in the comments below what you're drinking when you're watching my stuff. I'm curious. Just whatever you're drinking. Doesn't matter if it's a beer, alcoholic beverage, you name it. Throw that in the comments below. I want to see if people start responding a little bit. But other than that, pretty much it. So again, thank you everybody for hanging out. You guys are awesome. If you're looking to see if you can get some more stuff from Eagle Park, my biggest suggestion is to go over to Trevor. You may not be able to get stuff available to you from there because it's kind of iffy where you can get stuff, I know, like delivered to you, because different states have different laws when it comes to shipping beer. So just got to download the app, put in your zip code, and they'll let you know right off the bat if you can get beer delivered to you. So if you want to check out more from Eagle Park, you can definitely do that if you're able to get stuff delivered to you from Trevor. But if you want to kind of see another social media aspect of beer drinking, get yourself on Untapped and make sure you shoot me a friend request. My link to my profile is down in the description below. I want to see what other people are drinking. Let's just have a good time on a nice social media platform when it comes to beer drinking. But other than that, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to say it like I always say it. Again, huge shout outs to Eagle Park and Hope for the Day for putting out these series of brews, along with partnering up with so many different breweries to kind of make this movement possible and kind of be able to celebrate something that I think should be talked about a lot more, to be honest. And I'm going to say it like I always say, people, if you're going to drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, and I'll see you all tomorrow, people. Cheers.